I make this, you have to subscribe. First take.
Got a big one. This is a large cardboard box, but inside of it is the HyperAdapt BB, which is Nike's newest basketball shoe that uses self-lacing technology.
Power laces, all right.
Costs $350 for a basketball shoe. That is an incredible amount for a Nike performance basketball shoe. Okay, we got way too much stuff in here. Nice gradient box. Sorry to my neighbors below me for all the noise. All right, I have it upside down apparently. Very cool. Oh shoot, it has a handle, because this is useful, because when I take my basketball shoes to the court, I always put them in the shoe box, and I'm always like, man, if only there were a handle for my shoe box. I'm kidding, of course. I do not take my shoe box to the basketball court. I'm really not sure why this handle is here. If I could have saved a little bit off that $350, I would have said, hey, skip the handle, guys. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, that is sick. Wow. Oh, sick. Wow. Oh, so sick. Did that smell? Yeah, wow, they got the smell. That new shoe smell, that new Nike shoe smell. Wow. Here you go. HyperAdapt BB. We have the shoes. I got an 11.5 because I heard these things run a little bit snug. So I went for 11.5. I normally wear Nike 11. I'm 11.5 on this one. This is the charging pad. So you actually charge the shoes on this pad here. I have a little spot in my apartment. I know where I want to put them, so this is going to be cool. Ooh, that's an interesting feel. It has like a matte feeling to it. Take it out. Oh wow, this is like, looks like an iPad kind of thing. Wow, this is actually kind of sleek. Nike Adapt Charger 1.0. One thing I cannot find is an extra pair of laces. Alright, let's get some close-up looks of the shoe here. Very sleek design. I'm a big fan of the look of it. Icy soles, love it. I guess there's a charging port somehow in here that goes through the sole of the shoe. That's kind of crazy. Got our buttons to tighten and loosen. Suede accents on the back. Pretty plush actually. And yeah, this is the shoe, and then here you can hear the tighten. And I can feel the shoe here tightening, and then it's loosening. Alright, so I'm gonna lace them up for the first time. Apparently I just put my put my foot in the shoe, and it should auto lace from the start. So here we go. This is a nice pull tab, make it a lot easier. Pull this up, I think. Uh-oh. No, don't tighten yet. No, no, no! Oh, it's tight, all right. Thing got a little too eager on me. Gotta loosen this up. Wow, all right, so these are tight. I mean, I went half a size up, and these feel pretty tight already. Whoa, that is crazy. Wow, that is such a crazy feeling when it just kind of locks into your foot. So this is a little tight feeling, so I'll just back it up a teeny bit. And yeah, there we go. That is pretty crazy. So I'm trying to connect my shoe to the app. So right now it says, hold your phone near the shoe, and it looks like it's connecting. Bluetooth pairing, would I like to pair? Sure, I'll pair with the phone. Left shoe found. Tap to confirm. Okay, connect the right shoe. All right, so now I'm holding my phone near my right shoe. Connecting. Update required, of course. Of course. It's funny, you have to update your shoes now. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. Update may take 30 minutes. What? All right, well, in it for the long haul. All right, let's take this app for a spin. As you can see, it has an L and R, left and right, I assume. Oh wow, that's cool. Does that mean tighten? That seems to mean tighten. Let's loosen these both all the way up. That's kind of crazy. Okay, all right, so let's take a kind of closer look at the shoe. I'm gonna pop them off by using the app. So I'm gonna open up the app here. I can feel it, you can probably hear it. All right, shoe comes off and bam. Okay, auto laced them on real quick. Let's undo that. So one thing I have noticed is every now and then the shoe will just start lacing and unlacing itself automatically without me doing anything. As you just saw there, as I lifted my foot up, it tried to relace the shoes back onto me. That's not good. That's a weird feeling, and it's something I'm not really happy about. Cool thing is you can customize the lights that appear here via the app. So mine are customized to do red when I'm wearing them. You can just kind of choose from a bunch of different colors on here. And as you can see, the app will adjust like so. Pretty cool. The app is very minimalist and straightforward. I think the big test is going to be how do these feel when I play basketball in them. So I'm going to play basketball later today and I'll give you my thoughts. I'll wear these for a little bit. I don't think they're going to feel that great, to be honest, just based on how hard they feel, and I prefer a more cushiony, bouncier shoe, and these are definitely kind of harder, like a Kyrie Irving style shoe. But let's see. Let's see what's going on here, and I'll get back to you with my conclusion after this. All right, I just got back from playing basketball for a couple hours, some 5-on-5 full court pickup, and I played in these for most of the time. And well, I was surprised, actually. They held up really, really well. I'm not gonna lie, while I was trying them on, I had that weird lacing thing where it auto lace, and I didn't even tell it to lace. It was kind of like a ghost was controlling it. That was strange. Walking around in them felt kind of funny. They didn't feel like a regular walking shoe or running shoe, but they're a basketball shoe, I guess. So when I played in them, I actually wasn't very optimistic. I did not expect them to perform very well, and I was wrong. They actually performed really, really well. They felt just like a Kobe, and I think the designer of the Kobe actually might have designed these, and that's why they look like a Kobe, and the feel of them very much was like a Kobe. It does not have the zoom units like a Kevin Durant shoe would, for example, with this bouncy zoom unit here, this air unit here, which is really, really nice. These don't have that, as you can see, and there's nothing hidden in here as well. And then there's a motor in here that auto laces it for you. So I thought, okay, this is going to be clunky, it's going to feel a little odd. No, it actually felt really, really good. But the point of this channel, though, is to identify whether this shoe is worth the extra price. You know, I love to say cheap isn't really cheap and expensive isn't always really expensive. Sometimes when you pay more money, you get a much, much better thing. You get real value out of it. To be honest, it's tough to say for this shoe, and I'm going to have to give you your options here, and then you can decide whether it's worth it or not. The auto lacing feature is really what you're paying for. So if your average basketball shoe is about $150, maybe a little more, this shoe needs to deliver $200 of extra value because it costs $350. So again, average shoe is $150, this shoe's $350. Does this auto lacing ability add $200 of value? That's what you need to find out. But one thing I thought was going to be a benefit of the auto lacing features was going to be the ability to hop off the court, loosen up my shoes, get a nice breathing feeling around my feet, let my feet rest a little bit, and then hop back on the basketball court and lace them up again really quickly like that. That actually did not happen for me. Every time I came and sat down and loosened them up using the app, they would then, like after a minute, re-tighten around my feet, which was kind of annoying. I didn't select it to tighten. I think I just stepped in a certain way and it thought I was trying to re-tighten them up or relace them up. So the thing would auto-tighten for me. that was really annoying. And I thought one of the main benefits was going to be the ability just to hop off the court, unloosen, when I'm ready to play, loosen back up. But this thing kind of had a mind of its own sometimes. The other benefit of the auto lacing ability is kind of the perfect fit. That feeling where you have your laces perfectly tied around your foot. And these actually did deliver on that. I really did feel like there was a perfect fit around my feet every time I found the perfect amount of tightness I wanted to use. These shoes had the best lockdown I've ever felt in my life playing in a basketball shoe. Every now and then, you know that feeling when you slip on a pair of shoes and you're like, wow, these feel like they were made for me. These feel fantastic. That's what this felt like. When every time I put them on and got the tightening very just right, it felt like these shoes were made for my feet, which was really cool. And another cool thing I noticed on the app was I actually like this shoe a little tighter than this shoe. I could actually see on the app that this one was always a little tighter when it felt right than this one. So that's pretty cool. So that's one benefit that the auto lacing ability does have, is you get something called a perfect fit with these shoes. So those are the two things that the auto lacing did. The other benefit you could think of is, you know, it's just a cool gimmick. It was cool to lace these up and down on the bench with some of the other guys, and they were like, whoa, look at that, that's pretty sick. And oh, you got the self-lacing shoes, the Marty McFly shoes. That was cool, you know, that is an added benefit. I don't know if it's worth $200 because the next time I play with them, they're not going to give a crap that my shoes lace themselves, but you know, it was cool this one time. You have to ask yourself, is the perfect fit feeling worth the $200 extra? Having that feeling of sliding it into your shoes and feeling them really mold around your foot, is that worth $200 to you? To me, it is not worth $200. So unfortunately, I would not actually say these shoes are worth the price. They are not worth it. I'm a collector of Nikes. I love sneakers. I love basketball. To have this shoe feels like having a piece of history, in my opinion. So I am happy I bought them. But if that doesn't really mean anything to you, if you're not a serious collector, if you're not someone who, you know, really cares about having that perfect fit around your feet, then I would say, no, I'm sorry, these shoes just, they aren't for you. Well, that does it for this video. This video is a little something different. I usually do more luxury and high fashion reviews, at least that's what I'm planning on doing. This was something a little in between. This still is a luxury item. Anytime you're paying $350 for a pair of basketball shoes, that is a luxury item. And it was a fun one to do. It was cool. I've never really seen anything like this. I think a lot of you guys probably haven't seen something like this. It's fun to have a piece of the future in your hands, I gotta say. Like when I was downloading a software update for my shoes, I was like, wow, this is the future. Not in a good way, that kind of sucked, but wow, it still was the future when you have to download a software update for your shoes. Thank you so much for watching, as always. I always appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Please subscribe. I'm a starting channel. I really love it if you could subscribe. Leave a comment. Do you think these shoes are worth it? Is it worth that extra $200 for a pair of these shoes? I'm curious what you guys think. I have a feeling that most people are going to be like, yeah, no, these aren't really worth the $350. Drop a like if you found this entertaining, or if you found this worth your time. And until next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye. All right, let's get right into it. Let's get right into it, part 2. Fuck do you want from this? Usually this means pull out. Pause. Oh, okay. I feel like the handle is getting in the way. Alright, so I think you just take the top off. This seems to be simpler. A little more straightforward.